Determining if figures are related by similarity transformations. So transformation is translate, meaning move it right, left, up, or down. Rotate it, which literally just means to turn it, like spin it. Or reflect it, which means flip it over, so a mirror image of it. But because this is a similarity transformation, we can also have what's called a dilation, meaning that you can make the object larger or smaller. So we just have to decide if the figures are related by these similarity transformations. And if they're not, we click not possible. And then the next screen will make a little more sense because we do have a tool that we're going to use to drag it around. So in this one, what it's showing you is you drag the triangle over, and you kind of spin it around trying to see if it matches up. And it does look like it matches up, and then you shrink it down, which is another tool I'll show you in the next page. So you can shrink it down so it matches exactly. So this is what we're looking for. We want it to be able to match exactly. So we want to get the blue figure on top of the dotted figure and have them match perfectly. If we can't do that, then we click not possible. All right, so this will make a little more sense. Let me click on this one so we can actually look at the tools. All right, so as you can see, there's a bunch of tools here. So this first one is the translate tool. So if I click on this one and I click the object, it lets me move it just around. So I can move it over here. This is the rotate tool. So it's showing you it's spinning. So I can take this and I can spin my object just a little bit. That does look like these are starting to match up a bit. This is my dilation tool, so to make it bigger or smaller. So if I make that just a little bigger, that looks pretty good. If I needed to flip it, these are my flip tools. So I can click it and it'll rotate it. So this one will reflect it on the kind of an x-axis type idea. And then this one will flip it up and down like that. I don't necessarily need to reflect this one. I just need to move it over a little. And then that looks like it matches perfectly. So once you get close enough, it's actually going to grab it and kind of snap it in place, as long as you've gotten it to the correct size and all that. So let's do this one. So if I move this one over, see if I rotate it, these look pretty different for the shapes, but let's see if I reflect it, and let's spin it this way, maybe, let's move it a little bit closer like this. Actually, those look pretty good now. So I just need to make it a little smaller, and whoop, it snapped right to the picture. All right, so we're good to go. We can click check. And we got that one. All right, let's do the next one. So this one is more about knowing how to use the tools. So sometimes Alex does give you brand new tools, and you just have to go through and figure out how to use them. The tutorial page or the explanation page doesn't do a lot to teach you exactly what to click on. So you may just need to click on them and see what exactly do all these tools do. So this one, again, is just translate. So I want to move it over here. I do want to rotate this one, and it looks like I need to flip it, and I want to flip it kind of from right to left, like fold it over that direction. So I'm going to flip it that way. And then I'm going to make this so that it's right in the middle. So that does look pretty darn good. I just need to make it a little bigger. Perfect. All right, I'm going to come down here, move this one. So you see that I need to rotate it like this. And then if I move it, these look like different shaped triangles because I can already get the dotted lines to match up here, but the dotted line triangle is too small. So no matter what I do to this one, it's not going to match up perfectly. It's just not going to work. So I want to click not possible and check. All right, next we get two more triangles here. So I know I want to move this one over. It looks like I want to spin it around. It also looks like I want to reflect it. And then let's see, I want to move this one a little more. See, these look like different shapes again. So let's see. Make this one larger. So it doesn't look like I can get this one to match up no matter what I do here. So I can already see like these two angles are matching, but the rest of them aren't. So that tells me that it's not possible. Those are not similar triangles. I'm going to click not possible. All right, let's get this one over here. I know I want to spin this around. Looks like I also want to reflect it real quick. Let's keep spinning it. So these ones look pretty good. Let's translate it down just a little bit here. Looks like I just need to make it a little smaller. Come on. Whoop. There we go. So it snapped to it. Didn't want to use the tool correctly at first, but all right. We finished another one. Yay.